Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaitlyn, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a book review, a recommendation video, basically just recommending books and telling you my thoughts about them. And before we get into the video, make sure you like and subscribe and turn post notifications on so you know every time I post a video. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we're starting off with One Day in December. I started reading this actually in December, which is really bad. So I started reading it in December and didn't finish it until like February 1st or 2nd or something like that. First of all, it took me way too long. It like put me in a slump. I just got bored with it really quickly. So this book follows a girl named Laurie and also Jack. Before I'm gonna start talking about it, I didn't really like the characters. Well, I didn't like the two main characters. It was very much love at first sight, and I don't really like that. And it happened so quickly. Like the whole plot of the whole book just happened in the first like 40 pages, and it was just like, okay, what's the rest of the book gonna be about? I feel like it all just kind of happened and then just like build up really slowly, and then like the ending happened. Anyways, basically it's about this girl named Laurie. She moved in with her best friends. I think they were roommates with college and stuff like that. It's been a while since I read this book. Not really sure, but I'm pretty sure they were best friends in college and they were roomies. They had this like apartment together. And then one day Laurie's out and she's on the bus. I think this is in London, and it was cold outside, wintry, and then she spots this guy while she's on the bus at the bus stop, and they make eye contact, and it was just, you know, love. She was like, oh my gosh, that man is amazing. That's the guy like I want to be with. So she didn't have the guts to get off of the bus, and he didn't have the guts to come on the bus. And also, before I continue, none of this is spoiler. Most of the stuff is either in the back of the book or I'm just like telling you. Sometimes I don't even like to tell you what's on the back of the book, because if you read the back of the book, you basically know what's going to be happening for the majority of the book, and that's just like boring to me. I never read the back of the book before I read a book. I watch recommendation videos to just like see what it's about, to see if it's like interesting. Neither of them have the guts to get on the bus or she get off the bus, so they just never like see each other ever again. And she spends literally a year trying to look for him. Like all that I just said happened in the first like 20 pages. Like I swear, like it bothered me that like the whole like big thing happened so quickly. But she ends up meeting him. I can't tell you how, like why or what, but it is a plot twist. And I personally like, what makes me want to read the book is the plot twist. She meets him, but not in the way she expected. It just kind of follows her through the years. I recommend this book. It was definitely not my favorite, and it took me way too long to read. And it's in Reese's book club. I feel like every time it has like Reese's book club, it's always a good book, you know? The next book is Colleen Hoover, and you already know the book is gonna be good when it's Colleen Hoover. Like every single Colleen Hoover book is just really good. It made me get out of my reading slump. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Definitely a little spicy, a little much. This book is about Tate and her moving in with her brother. This follows two people, Tate and Miles. Basically, Tate is moving in with her brother. She meets her brother's best friend. Basically, they made these rules, okay? The rule is never ask about my past and don't expect the futures. It's a lot. And the cover makes so much sense now that like I read the book, and it's really sad. When it gets to the plot twist, like I love books with good plot twists. This one, that I literally put down the book. Like I couldn't even read the next sentence. I don't even know, just Colleen. Sometimes I didn't like Miles. At the end of the day, I liked him. I like both of them. That is this, and let's move on to the next book. Also, I gave this like a 5 and 5, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this is the last book that I read. So this is One of Us is Next by Carrie McManus. I have the first book, One of Us is Lying. Sorry if the lighting changed a little bit. My battery died. So the next book that I read was One of Us is Next, and it is a sequel to One of Us is Lying. Personally, I like this book better. They were both really good books. So it takes place at Bayview High School. Okay, so the last book was more about Simon and his About That app and everything. This book does bring up some stuff that was in the last book, but it's kind of a new like topic, and this time it's truth or dare. If you pick truth, then one of your secrets will be shared with everyone. Pick dare, you have to do the dare. The dares vary a whole bunch of different things, and one of them does lead to a death. It brings up characters from the last book. There's also some new characters. I love how they included some of the characters in this book. It's kind of like a where are they now kind of thing. I do think that you should read this book first and then read this book, but I think that you could read this by itself after the death happens, because there people start to take it more seriously. For the end of this book, I was just flabbergasted. I didn't know what to think. Everything was just, oh my god. Definitely recommend reading this book, like 100%. It was really good. I love this series. I actually have another Karen McManus book like on my TBR. It's on my bookshelf over there. Oh, it follows Phoebe, Maeve, and Knox. I love all the new relationships too, because there's new, like, you know, love going around. So definitely recommend this book if you want to read some like murder mystery. I can't say too much about this book or what happens, because you definitely need to read the first book, I feel like, first. The next book is The Wish, and I'm actually not done with this book. I haven't read that much of it, but I want to include it because I did like start reading it in February, and I love it so far. I love the characters, but I think that is really good. I can't really tell you anything about it because I don't really know anything about it. I will definitely tell you about this book and how I liked it in my next book video. I'm not sure when that's gonna be, but right now I definitely recommend this book, and I'm hoping that like what I think is gonna happens, which it hasn't really said the romance, but I feel like there's a romance now and a romance later, and then something's gonna happen. I have no idea. And I also was gonna do a reading vlog about this book. Ended up not doing it. I need to learn how to do my reading vlogs better. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to do reading vlogs without it being like boring. But yeah, I need to start editing this video. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please give it a like and subscribe. Yeah, if you made it this far into this video, comment like the heart emoji or something. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, and bye.